Candace Cameron Bure discussed her battle with depression during the latest episode of her Candace Cameron Bure podcast. Though the actress feels blessed that she hasn't dealt with a mental health disorder in a while, she detailed how awful it can get at times. It feels so shameful and it feels so lonely. I don't like feeling those feelings, the mother of 3 explained. It's very difficult to speak out about it, even to your most trusted people, the Full House alum 47, said as she teared up. At least for me, I feel like I should be strong enough to overcome that, and then it feels so weak. I'll also say that there are a lot of people who feel that it's weak and will verbalize it, she continued. So then it's just this immediate shame that you're like, oh, well, if I struggle with this, then I'm a weak person. Bure admitted she tries to pull herself out of a funk on her own, as it's hard for her to ask for help. The TV star promoted the emotional episode on her Instagram page, noting, "We've been going through feelings and emotions this season on the @Candace Cameron Bure podcast. This week at Jenny Allen and I touched on how depression has impacted our lives and how to overcome it," she continued. "If you struggle with sadness or depression, please know you are not alone." Bure also shared a Bible verse. Psalm 34:17-18 says, "When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." The celebrity's followers praised her honesty, with one person writing in the comments section, "Such an important thing to admit out loud at Candace Pure. Thank you. Love your bravery to speak truth. There is nothing stronger than someone who has the bravery to talk about this," declared another individual, while Spy Kids actress Alexa Penn, "Thank you for sharing this. Just love you, friend." Bure has discussed other aspects of her mental health obstacles in years prior, revealing she's also dealt with an eating disorder and PTSD. The star said she developed the latter from her gig on The View, explaining in a past interview, "There was only one type of stress that I've ever felt in my life, that came from that show. It was so difficult, and to manage that emotional stress was very, very hard," Bure said of being at the table with the other co-hosts, such as Whoopi Goldberg. "When I felt like I was going into a show that I didn't have a clear opinion about, or it was something that I was legitimately nervous to talk about because I did have an opinion about it, but I knew I was the only one at the table that had my opinion, I would just get sick to my stomach," she spilled. "I hated that feeling. And then I'm like, I don't know who's going to come at me.